So here we're going to write an equation and sketch a graph with two x-intercepts. So I'm going to underline that 2. So our first step here is we are going to pick two numbers on our x-axis. So this is our x-axis. So whatever two numbers you want to pick, I would suggest keeping your numbers kind of small. So I would keep them in between -3 and +3. So I'm going to pick my x-intercepts to be at -3 and +1. I'm going to keep them kind of close together. So -3 and +1. So over here, I'm going to write my x-intercepts at -3 and 1. So you can choose whatever x-intercepts you want. Make sure that they're kind of close together though. And then I'm going to fill in my zeros. Now from here, I can actually write my equation. So my equation is just going to be the opposite value of my x-intercepts. So I'm going to have parenthesis x instead of plus or -3, I'm going to have +3. And then x, instead of a +1, I'm going to have a -1. So here's my -3, here's my +3, here's my +1, here's my -1. They have to be the opposite sign. Now I'm going to take those two numbers, this 3 and this -1, and I'm going to multiply them together to find my y-intercept. So over here I have 3 times -1 equals -3. So that means -3 is my y-intercept. So my y-intercept is at 0, -3. I'm going to go ahead and plot that point on my graph. So remember, our y-intercept is on this green line. And we want to plot it at -3. Let's come down here and plot it right down here. And then what I can do is I can connect those 3 points. I'm going to make my pencil really skinny. And connect these. And you can use the Desmos graph to help you double check your work. We'll do that in just a second. But this has a minimum point. It's like the bottom of a cereal bowl. And even or odd, 2 is even. Let's double check this on my Desmos graphing calculator. If y equals x plus 3 times x minus 1. Okay, look, it goes through -3 and 1. It has my y-intercept 0, -3, and it has a minimum, so it looks pretty good. Ours is a little sketch of it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but as long as these 3 points are in common, we're good. Okay, great job.